Hello friends, I hope you are all doing good. I hope you have come out of your exam results ka fear. Of course, you would have felt very bad about what results were. Trust me, the results were very bad this attempt. Not only the paper, but also the result was very bad. If you have failed even after your preparation, don't worry, you are not alone. There are a lot of people with you. And if it has not happened this time, that means something great is going to come in the near future. Correct? So this video we are making to share with you a study plan. So you have almost around 60 days left over, 61 days left over for your examination. So how should I plan my study? And perfect Excel sheet has been prepared by me and my team. Entire team has worked for this beautiful Excel sheet we have prepared, wherein you just have to in the manner in which this Excel sheet has been prepared is that you just have to change the date based on the dates which you put, based on the number of hours which you are going to which you are planning to study per day. Everything will automatically change. Everything will change, meaning this is not only going to tell you how many revisions you can do, but it will also tell you whether your preparation is going on par or not. So this Excel sheet will be shared with you. So if you are writing one group, if you are writing both the group, how you should prepare, and the daily tracker sheet is also mentioned where you can check whether the preparation which you are doing is happening properly or not. And at last, exam tips and tricks have been given. Now, before discussing this, before just making you understand how this is prepared, I would like to start with a small story which I saw in a reel recently. This story is about a bamboo tree. Okay, this story is not about the bamboo tree, but this story is about the farmer who was cultivating a bamboo tree. Now, what happened was there were different sets of farmers where different farmers were cultivating different things. There was one specific farmer who was cultivating bamboo tree, who was into the plantation of bamboo tree. Now, what happens with bamboo tree is, so bamboo trees are one different species of plantation wherein you have to wait for certain number of years before you see the results. So this farmer who was into this cultivation of bamboo tree, every day the farmer was watering, adding manures, removing the weeds which were coming, but yet no results were visible. He continued this process. He continued this process year after years, and all the other farmers around him started laughing at him. All the other farmers, they started laughing at him, but this farmer who was planting this bamboo tree, he never got disappointed. He never got disappointed. He continued his job. He continued watering, adding manures, removing all the extra weeds which were growing around it, etc. This he continued for a period of 5 years. But till now, he has not found any results. And all the other farmers, they are laughing at him. They have already cultivated their seeds and they have grown into big trees. They are selling those things and they are also earning some money out of that. But this farmer had no issue. He had no issue because he knew that he is building something very big. He had worked hard. He had worked completely hard. And once this 5th year got over, within few weeks, the bamboo tree grew almost 80 to 90 feet heights. So what was happening, sir? The bamboo tree suddenly grew 80 to 90 feet height. Within a period of maybe 3 to 4 months, the bamboo tree grew 80 to 90 feet heights. Do you think this growth took only few weeks? Do you think it took only 4 to 5 months for the bamboo tree to grow 60 feet height? It did not take only few weeks. It took almost 5 years. For the farmer, it took almost 5 years. It is not 6 weeks. It is not 9 weeks, or it is not 3 months which the bamboo tree took for growing so high. It took him almost 5 years. For a period of 5 years, the tree was making its roots so strong that it can build or jump up to the height of 90 feet, 100 feet. Just like this, many of us, by many of us, I mean many of the students who are writing examination, including me, when I was a student at one point in time, we are exactly like this bamboo tree. We are exactly like this bamboo tree. Maybe we have failed this examination, which happened in May, or maybe whatever the previous examination which took place. Maybe we failed this examination. Maybe our relatives are also telling us that this is not your cup of tea. This is not something which is made for you. Maybe your friends are also laughing at you. Maybe they are also moved ahead. They have cleared their examination. They have moved ahead. They are joined articleship also. But trust me, friends, every concept which you have studied, every MCQ which you have solved, every question which you have solved, every RTP which you have revised, that was building roots for you. It is not, none of them has been wasted. They were all building roots for you. And this September attempt which is coming, this September attempt is not about studying from zero. It is not that you are starting from zero anymore. You have already built your roots. You have already built your roots. Now it is the time it will start giving you results. Correct? So don't have to worry that, sir, I have to prepare again, sir. Sir, my friends are laughing at me. Sir, there are a lot of relatives who are laughing at my parents. Sir, I'm feeling so sad that my parents are supposed to face because of my failure. Trust me, everyone has gone through this situation. Not everyone is blessed to get clearing first attempt. Correct? Not everyone is blessed to clearing first attempt. Many of the faculties whom you know, who has taught you, they have all gone through this. And trust me, it feels bad. I understand that. I myself understand that. But the roots are already built. The roots are now very strong. Now what you're supposed to do is just put your 100%. Give whatever it takes. Give whatever it takes. See, 60 days, just a matter of 60 days. Just a matter of 60 days. For the next 60 days, don't do anything. Just concentrate on daily basis. Spend 10 to 12 hours. On daily basis, just spend 10 to 12 hours. And trust me, your results will be positive. And to check whether you will be able to study for the next 60 days for 10 to 12 hours or not, do a small exercise. Just a small exercise, one day exercise, I'll tell you. Okay, one day exercise, I'll give you just one day exercise, I'll give you. If you can do this for one day, then trust me, for the next 60 days, you will prepare properly. And of course, you will write your examination, you will clear the examination. This is the words which I'm saying. And trust me, you will be the person who will come back to this video later and you will tell, sir, you had told me to do one exercise. I had done that exercise. And sir, today my result is positive, sir. You will be that person who is going to come and tell in the same video, you will come over here and comment. What is that exercise you are talking about, sir? Starting from now, whenever you are watching this video, okay, at that moment, just decide. Whenever you are watching this video, from that moment, maybe take half an hour after that. Let us say you are watching this video on 30th. You're watching this video on 30th of June and the time is around 5 p.m. Now, from 6 p.m. now, okay, 6 p.m. of 30th June till 6 p.m. of next day. Meaning 6 p.m. now till 6 p.m. of 1st of July. Do not touch your phone. Just do this one exercise. Just do this one exercise. If you want to tell your friends about that, just put a status. Just put a status for 24 hours. Inform your parents. Whomever you want to tell, you tell that. And after that, do this exercise. For next 24 hours, from the time you see this video, tell it to your friends. You want to put a status, you put the status. But do this exercise. For next 24 hours, do not use your phone. Just do this exercise. If you get succeeded in this, trust me, you will study properly. You will not lose your concentration. You will be able to clear this examination. The problem is not your preparation. The problem is not the classes which you have taken. The problem is not the atmosphere which you are studying in. The problem is your brain. The problem is your mind, because it gets distracted very soon. Because it is getting distracted very soon, you are not able to concentrate. You are not able to sit at one location and study. You just have to control that brain. You just have to control your mind. What happens with us is, most of us, we are getting controlled by our mind. Because you are getting controlled, no, you are not able to do anything. You are not able to concentrate on any situation of your life. Okay, so do this exercise, and if you succeed in this, trust me, you will be able to clear this examination, because yes, whatever plan we are seeing over here, you will implement this. If you cannot do the 24 hours exercise, you will not be able to implement that plan. If you're not going to implement this plan, the hard work which you have done for last 5 days, no, entire team, we are sitting and doing this particular whatever sheet we have done, no, this entire thing is just a waste of time for any person who is watching this. Okay, so do this exercise, and of course you will definitely clear. There is no doubt in that. Now please see, how is this sheet made, sir? Now of course in the first page, first page to have given the details of the date of examination. So your first paper, advanced account, start on 1st of September. Second paper is 3rd of September. The best thing about the third paper is that you have 2 days gap. 4th and 5th, 2 days gap you have before you write your third paper. So those who are planning to write first group, there are high chances, those who are writing only one group, and if it is group 1, there are very high chances that you will clear your examination in this attempt. And if you are a person who has not at all started your preparation, if you are a person who has prepared for May examination but could not clear, for both of them, I would say one thing. If you are a person who has written both the groups in the May examination but could not clear any of the groups, if you are a person who wrote only one group in the previous attempt but could not clear, or if you are a person who is starting your preparation from today, for all 3 categories of people, only one thing I would say, that in this September attempt, write group 1. In this September attempt, the coming September attempt, please write only group 1. There is very high chances of you clearing the examination. There are 2 reasons because for this. One, you get good amount of time to study. When you are studying only one group, no, you can allot extra time for each subject, and extra revision can be done. I will show you the Excel sheet which is prepared. I will show you how extra time will get, how extra preparation you can do. And apart from that, the second reason is, if by any chance, of course you will clear the examination, I have too much confidence on you, but if by any chance it does not happen in September, okay, if by any chance you are not able to write your examination in September, okay, whatever the reason is, see, we don't know what can happen, what kind of situations can come. If by any chance, if you are not able to write the examination, or if you are not able to clear in the month of September, you have January examination, try to complete it in January, because after that if you write, then the entire income tax law is changed. There is a new Income Tax Act itself coming. Please note, Income Tax Act, only new Income Tax Act is going to come. That means what, sir? Study everything again. Do you want to do that? And of course, May examination, meaning May 27 onwards, you will have new amendments. Not only the new act, but other subject also will have amendments. So better, my humble request, if you are a person who wrote both the groups in the previous attempt but could not clear, if you are a person who wrote only one group, that is first group in the previous attempt but could not clear, or you are starting your preparation today, for all the categories of people, I would suggest to write group 1 and clear your examination. Okay, and you have a gap of 2 days for tax paper, and for accounts, of course, because it is first paper, there is again 2 to 3 days time you can take for writing that paper. Law, start preparing properly. Correct? If you give ample amount of time for preparation of each subject, you will be able to make through. Of course, your exam dates, it starts on 1st of September, and the last day of your examination is 12th September. Now this plan has been made. Okay, so the date when we completed preparation was yesterday, that is 28th of June we made this. So the today's date is written as 28th of June. You can anyways change this date. Now our plan starts from 1st of July, that is our day 1, and it will end on 31st of August. 31st of August, if you see, roughly it comes to 62nd day, but we have written as 61st day. Anyways, 61 days ka plan we have made. We are giving the last day for the first paper which is going to come. Okay, so average duration which you are going to study will be, we have taken roughly around 10 hours. This is bare minimum which you are supposed to put. Sleep for 7 to 8 hours. Sleep for 7 to 8 hours. Study for 10 hours. Sleep for 7 to 8 hours. Study for 10 hours. 18 hours. For all other activities in your life, you have how many hours? 6 hours left. For whatever else you want to do, you have 6 hours left. See, this is a beautiful thing. You have to study only for 10 hours to clear the examination. 8 hours you sleep. Sleep for 8 hours. And for all other activities, 18 hours is done. For all other activities, you still have 6 hours. Meaning, you can still enjoy your day. You can still enjoy your day, or meaning enjoy whatever you want to enjoy and still clear your examination. Okay. So roughly you will get how many hours, sir? You will get almost around 610 hours. 610 hours. 610 hours you will get if you study for 10 hours a day. Please see. One thing I'll tell you. Important tip over here. If you increase your study by 1 hour, you will get 60 hours more. If you increase your study by 2 hours every day, you will get 120 hours more, which is a great increment. Correct? So how it is been organized, okay, both the groups, etc. Something and all we have given over here. Now, for those people who are writing both the groups, okay, first we will discuss about those people who are writing both the groups. Please see. Now, as I told you, this sheet is not only for those who are writing this examination in September. Any person who is writing examination in, let us say you are writing examination in January. Now I have to start preparing. Okay. Now let us say I change this date. Okay, I change this date. So January I am writing the exam. January I start preparation from, let us say, 10th of October. October month my class got completed. Okay, October 5th, 6th my class got completed after celebrating whatever festival I wanted to celebrate. From 10th of October I start my preparation. Now, if I start my preparation from 10th of October, you see everything over here also gets changed. Okay, by 20th of October, you complete accounts, 27th of October, law, then 6th of November, etc. By 28th of November, you will be able to complete your reading. And not only reading, but you'll also be able to complete your 1-round revision, 2-round revision, and whatever cumulative number of hours it will take for you to complete this. Okay, so as of now, we will change it back to our normal dates. So this is something which can be used by anyone writing in any attempt. Okay, anyone can download this and write it. Change the date. Now, because I'm using it in iPad, that follows that English system of calendar. Anyways, so yeah, for those who are planning to write both the groups, you don't have time to study anything new. If you are planning to write both the groups, now this 2 months should be only for revision. This 2 months should be only for revision. It should be only for revision. My suggestion would be to take 2 subject a day. You take any 2 subject a day. Correct? Let us say you take advanced accounts with corporate law. So you take these 2 subjects a day, complete both of them by which date, sir? 18th of July. Complete both of them by 18th of July. So you roughly get around how many hours, sir? 65 and 45, meaning first revision, and then 35 and 25 for second revision. Almost you get 170 hours. Similarly, accordingly, if you want to prepare, you can prepare taxation with auditing, or you can prepare costing and auditing, taxation with FM and SM. So you mix and match, but study 2 papers a day if you're writing both the groups. Because if you're studying only, let us say you are studying only tax, you'll get frustrated. If you're studying tax, you ignore anyways. You can still do something in that. But if you're studying only law, if you're studying only audit, brain, after 3-4 hours, the brain will feel, oh my God, what have I taken? Okay, where am I? Am I in heaven somewhere? Okay, so if you plan in such a way that you are taking 2 subjects a day, your brain will practically think as well as theoretically think. Okay, so that one advantage you'll get. Now, after you complete your, see, if you are a person who is writing both the groups, that means you should have completed entire course by 30th of June, and from 1st of July you are just doing revision. Complete your 2 revisions, and this 2 revision will take almost 19th of August. And then you will be left over with around 12 days. In that 12 days, you have to write 6 mock tests, 1 paper a day. 6 mock tests, 1 paper a day. Then again, write, complete your RTP. In a day, complete 2 papers. Then 1 day before the examination or 2 days before examination, you can write for what, sir? You can prepare your accounts. Okay, so this is for those people who are going to write 2 days. Please note, you can change everything. Everything is editable. And you don't have to edit all these boxes. You just have to edit the date and the number of hours you are planning to study. Then, now, my focus would be for my suggestion would be for people who have not cleared May examination, write only one group. Only one group, you decide which group. My suggestion would be to write first group, but you decide which group. Sir, I have already started preparation of group 2, sir. Now you are telling first group I should study. So if you have already started preparation of group 2, and if you have started, let us say, almost 20 days, 15 days is over, and you feel that, no sir, this group 2 is going good, then go with group 2. But if you have written group 1 in the previous attempt, then I would suggest, still I would suggest that please write only group 1. If you have written both the groups, I would suggest write only group 1. Now, let us say you are a person who is writing only group 1, and you have, so there are two categories of people over here also. So you see, track number 1 is for those people who are starting from zero. You have not studied anything at all. So you are going to start your preparation now. And there is one more category of student who has done one reading, and you are going to just prepare for the examination. So for those who have done already one reading, for you only revision is there. For those who have not yet done any reading at all, you are going to start your preparation from 1st of July. Sir, CAD I will start my preparation, sir. I want to become CA. From CAD I will start my preparation. For those people, it is track number AP, starting from scratch. Now please see, normally advanced accounts faculty and taxation faculty, they take almost around 180 hours to 200 hours for completing their course. 180 to 200 hours. So assuming you watch that in 1.5x speed, okay, assuming that you watch that in 1.5x speed, you can roughly complete in 120 hours. And corporate law, being a theory paper, what I have done is, that may take around 120 to 150 hours. That also, if you watch at 1.5x speed, you may complete it in 90 hours on an average I'm taking. So you complete your one study now. But the catch over here is, this first study which you are doing, this should not be as your regular normal classes you should have taken. Many other people, what they do, this one study when you are doing, no, on daily basis, let us say you're studying, you're watching the videos for 6 hours or 7 hours. You're watching the videos for 7 hours. Then after watching the videos for 7 hours, watching the lectures for 7 hours, go to your book, make your notes immediately over there, and that at that moment only make your notes, so that at revision, no, these notes will help you. These notes will help you at what time, sir? These notes will help you on revision period. Okay, so revision, you can do your 2 revision if you're writing only one group and not at all prepared. So you can do one reading, then one revision for around 45 hours, means around 3 days. You may take 4 days if you take 10 hours a day. And then the second revision will be for 2 days, which is the time normally which you get one day before examination, around 22 hours ka revision. Okay. So if you do this, you will complete everything by 23rd of July. Assuming you are a person who has not written, assuming you are a person who has not prepared at all, you are preparing for the first time. You will complete everything by 23rd July. I am talking about completing one reading plus 2 revision. Sir, no sir, I have already completed everything, sir. No sir, I have already completed everything, sir. I just have to revise. Then to maja is there. What is the maja, sir? What is the maja? You just have to revise. Because you have completed everything. First revision, you take around 60 and 70 hours, which is 50% of what a faculty is teaching. Or sir, no sir, I want to increase this, sir. Because see, this schedule will help you complete your entire course by 9th of August only. Meaning you will still be having 20 days time, wherein you can allot 5 days each, meaning 50 hours each you can allot per paper. So in that 50 hours, you can complete in that 50 hours. See, by this, if you complete all the reading as per the schedule, 9th you will complete. Now you have 20 days. Now in 20 days, you study 5 days each subject. In this 5 days, you start with your mock test. You do your RTPs, because by this time ICA also will release their mock test paper. ICA will release their RTPs, etc. You complete that also. So during your preparation time, you are just preparing, making notes, preparing, making notes, preparing, making notes. On after 9th of August, you just have to revise with the notes which is prepared by you, and practice from mock test and practice from RTPs. And sir, should I study only the present mock test and RTPs, sir? No. I would suggest you to please prepare from RTPs of the previous attempt also. Okay, previous attempt ka RTP also you take and you complete. Now, sir, I am a person, sir. I am a person who is planning to write only group number 2, sir. Again, for you also same format is there. Same thing has been, I would not like to repeat it for them also, whether you are going for one reading or whether you are going for 2 reading. Same thing is there. So you can change the dates if you want to change the date. You can change the number of hours if you want to change the number of hours, etc. And then after this, in this sheet, we have made a tracker. What is the date? Which date is day 1, day 2, day 3, subject which you have planned to study, hours which you have planned to study, hours you have actually studied, and then what is the topic which is completed. And now, how much do you rate yourself? Self-rating. Whether you rate, sir, 5-star rating, sir. Like we have the system in our classes. How much do you rate the faculty? Just like that. What rating do you give to yourself? You rate yourself because you cannot lie yourself. You rate yourself and be honest when you're rating. No, today's preparation was good. Today's preparation was bad, etc. You rate yourself. Okay. So you can do this. Now, after this, the last thing is the important thing, exam tips. Okay, because everything else, planning your preparation, planning your studies, etc. Of course, you are the right person to decide. I can only prepare a blueprint which may be helpful for all the different categories of student. I cannot prepare a blueprint for one specific student. Correct? So you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. Accordingly, you prepare, or accordingly you change this as per your preparation style or as per your knowledge about the subject which you are going to learn. Now, what we are going to see now, this is common for everyone. Correct? This is something which is very common for everyone, irrespective of which attempt it is, whether you are already written the paper, not written the paper, etc. This is something which is common. Exam tips before, during, and after the paper. Many of the points I have already covered on that result they had released in video. Okay, in that I have covered a lot of points. Over there also I have spoken. So a lot of points I will be covering over here also. Almost around 35-40 points are there. So we'll see. Before the examination, what should I do, sir? Stop starting anything new at least 10 days before the first paper. Meaning, whatever you are planning to study, everything should be completed by 20th of August. Nothing new should be studied after that. Okay, nothing new. The last stretch for consolidation. So the last stretch which you have, it is for consolidation. It is not for describing new topics. Your friend would have told, hey, see, one faculty has uploaded a video that he says that these are the most important topics which are going to come. Okay, let them come. You have prepared everything, right? Then how does it matter what topic it is? So last 10 days, I would say, in fact, last 15 days, don't plan to study anything new. Just revise, just consolidate whatever you have completed. Build one page exam evening summary sheet for every subject which you prepare. As I told you, make your own notes. When you are making your own notes, make notes in such a manner that entire chapter, entire subject is coming in one. Of course, subject may not be covered, but entire chapter is coming in one page. You can definitely make it. And if you are able to make it, share it to your fellow faculties. Let us say if you are able to make it for taxation, share it with us. So we will also tell that there was one student who has made this fantastic notes. Learn from this student. Then revise each subject at least 3 times before the examination. So this is one thumb rule. This is one thumb rule which you have to follow. 3 times revision is one thumb rule which you have to follow, because first time it is preparation, second time you are actually understanding, third time is when you actually are ready for examination. Then attempt at least one full mock test paper and one revision test paper per subject. And when you are writing this, you should write in that 3 hours ka exam ka time limit. You should write as if you are writing the examination only. You should not keep your notes along with you. You should not pause during the 3 hours, meaning it should be like an exam situation. No phone should be there, etc. After every mock, spend similar amount of time. Meaning, if you're writing the examination for 3 hours, mock test for 3 hours, spend 3 to 5 hours analyzing what is the mistake done by you. Compare your answers with the ICA guidelines answers. Check what is the problem with the ICA answers, also whatever answers you have given and whatever is given by ICA. And be very strict. Be very strict when you're correcting your own paper. Then use ICAI's suggested answers. Of course, when you're correcting, please use ICAI's suggested answers because that is what they are expecting from me. They are not expecting what you know, they are expecting what they want to know. Revise accounting standards, standards on auditing. Revise those things. Quoting those accounting standards on auditing will help you a lot. Okay, you should, meaning when I used to study or when our friends used to study, we had this competition. Tell 10 accounting standards along with their names. Tell 10 standards on auditing along with their names. This competition used to have. So how we used to prepare? So we had prepared the sheet. Used to read those on daily basis. Then sleep for 6 to 7 hours a day. That is bare minimum which you have to do. Because see, please note, you may feel that no sir, because exams are there, I don't get sleep. But if you are not sleeping properly, your brain will not run properly. The brain's accuracy is highest when the brain is completely relaxed. So sleep. So if you are a sleep driven brain makes calculation error. So if you are not sleeping properly, calculation errors are 100% going to happen. You will forget things very easily. And drink plenty of waters. 90% of our brain is made of water, so drink plenty of waters when you are prepared, when you are studying. Prepare your exam day kit. So at least 1 week before your exam, you prepare this kit wherein you have your admit card, you have your stationery, whatever pen, pencil you want to carry, and calculator you have, etc. Water bottle. This at least 2 days in advance, but I would recommend you to do 1 week in advance. Then exam day, morning before entering the exam. Do a light recap of whatever preparation you have done. Now you don't have to put pressure on your studies. You don't have to solve anything. You just have to do the revision because now you have your formula sheet. Now you have your chart material or summary material which you have prepared already. So on that exam day, I'm telling you, okay, exam day, that exam day which you get from morning, let us say you wake up at 6 o'clock, from 6 o'clock to 2 o'clock, whatever time you get, or 1 o'clock, whatever time you get, that day you just have to be very casual, be very free in your mind. Okay, just revise whatever you have studied. Eat a very normal food. Don't eat heavy food. Sir, lunch break, sir, I want heavy lunch, sir. Don't do that. Will feel very sleepy in the exam hall. Don't drink like curd is there or buttermilk is there. Don't go with all these things. Reach exam center at least 1 hour before your exam because we don't know, traffic may be there, some person would have died on the roadside, some person maybe he's getting married on the married, so they are all celebrating, etc. Maybe there is a VIP moment happening, so we don't know. So at least 1 hour before you should reach the exam center. Okay, carry your admit card, valid license, etc. Now the 50 minutes reading time which you get, use that effectively, properly, because that is the time when you decide what you are supposed to do. That 15 minutes time which you get, that is the time when you decide that which question I should attend first. And whatever question you are attending first, that should be the best question. Because that is the impression which you are going to put on the person who is going to correct your paper. Then, avoid discussing the, one big mistake which you do, avoid discussing the paper with your friends, faculty after examination or before entering the exam. So some people, hey, no, the last time they did not ask consolidated question, this time they will ask consolidated question. Now, oh my god, I did not see, only let me quickly recap, etc. No problem. You have studied, no. Have you studied or not? Then ignore. At that moment, whatever is required to come, that will come. Okay, so avoid discussing before exam, or before examination. Don't discuss with your friends, okay, how much you have studied, because that will give you tension, that will give you only the tension, or it will create anxiety in you. During the exam hall, while writing the answers, read every question slowly and underline the keywords before writing. What happens is, you may feel that, this is the question which I have seen, but there will be one or and comma, some point they would have added, which you will miss out. And because of that reason, the entire answer will become wrong. ICA words ICI words questions carefully. So 30 to 60 seconds you should spend understanding what's actually been asked so that it can save 5 to 6 minutes of your extra writing. Decide your attempt order in the first 2 minutes, meaning first 15 minutes that you get, at that time you can decide, but decide your attending order in first 2 minutes is for every question which you are going to planning to write. No, you decide the order. So how will I write this? First, should I do the total income computation or should I do the working computation, etc. Then for MCQs, do a first quick pass attempting every question, meaning compulsory should attend what, sir? Every question in MCQ, because there is no negative marking in MCQs. So this is one of the biggest advantage which you have. Do not ignore any question. Compulsory you should attend every question because there is no negative marking. For descriptive answers, use ICI ka structure. During your preparation, you would have prepared as per ICI ka study guidelines only. You would have evaluated yourself. So there are some specific words with ICI, keywords which ICI expects you to know. If you are writing those keywords, underline them, show them. You should market yourself. You should do publicity of yourself. How will you market yourself? By underlying those important parts, by presenting properly. In practical paper, show all working notes with clear numbering. So you should write the working note number 1, note number 2, etc. For every adjustment which you have done in our taxation. There are a lot of adjustments like this. In costing also there are a lot of adjustment. Accounts also there are a lot of adjustment like this. Manage your time strictly. You just get 1.8 minutes for 1 marks. If it is a 100 mark paper, you just get 1.8 minutes for 1 mark. So please allot your time properly. If any question is taking more than, if a 10 marks question is taking more than 18 minutes, that means it is a very bad question. Meaning that means you are writing it very badly. Then leave the last 10 to 15 minutes for review. At least last 10 minutes. Trust me, this is a fantastic thing which lot of students have told who secure rank. What they have told is, sir, last 5 minutes, no sir, I know I have not attempted everything, but still I ignore. I start underlining. I start making sure that I underline, view, prepare proper boxes for all the questions which I'm answering. Then, after your each paper, do not discuss the paper you just wrote with your friends. Don't discuss in detail what you have written, whether you got the answers properly or not. Comparing will only create anxiety. It will only create pressure for the next paper. Whatever is happened has happened. Can you change it? No. Can you go inside and tell, sir, give me my paper again, sir, I made this mistake? Will they listen to you? No. So why to discuss about this? Then use gap days between the paper only to revise the next paper. Okay, you just, during that 1 day gap which you have, no, you should just prepare the next paper. You should not call your friends, this paper was so bad, etc. Ignore everything. Prepare for the next paper. ICI typically gives at least 1 day gap for each paper. Luckily, this time you have 2 days gap for taxation. So use that properly for revising everything thoroughly. If a paper is genuinely very bad, then you don't have to worry. Because it is not bad only for you, it is bad for everyone. Correct? No, it is a bad paper for everyone. So you allow yourself 15 to 20 minutes to feel bad about it. If you felt, no sir, this was very bad for me, sir. Okay, feel bad. How many days do you want to feel bad? 10 days, 20 days? Exam will get over. Is it your dot who left you? Then why to feel bad about that? Correct? No. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you felt bad? Very good. Oh wow, I felt very bad today because I did not write. Start your preparation for the next paper. Then get proper sleep during exam day at least. Okay, that time, because the question paper normally, trust me, what I used to do, because I had given 1 or 2 attempts, and during the 3rd attempt I started this, but of course I failed in that attempt also. Then the next attempt only I cleared. So what I used to do was, I used to tear the question paper and throw it outside the exam hall itself. Because if I take that question paper to my house, I will start seeing that question paper. I will start giving myself marks, etc. And that used to take almost 1.5 days. And during night time, middle of the night, I used to wake up and I used to again see the question paper. Nonsense activity I used to do. So please make sure that you don't do that. Comparing your pace and progress with others will not help you. This is the biggest blunder which you can do, because everybody's starting point, everybody's retention power, retention speed, everybody's subject strength will be different. So focus on your own completion, your own targets, and don't compare yourself with someone else. Then 20 to 30 minutes walk every day, light exercise is very important, because that will recharge your brain. Trust me, if you don't believe me, right after watching this video, go out for a walk. Go out for a walk of 20, 30 minutes. You'll feel the difference. Listen to some music when you're walking. You'll feel the difference. If you fall behind the schedule, do not panic. Do not panic at all, because you can recalculate it. Okay, because once you panic, you'll not study for next 2 days only. So you can always replan it. You're going as per schedule, not happening, no problem. I will make sure that I stretch for 1-2 days and then make it normal. A calm, adjusted plan benefits that plan which is not made at all. Remind yourself that CA Inter has a national pass percentage of only 10 to 15. This is average. Last attempt was very bad, only 8%. So it is genuinely one of the hardest paper which you are giving. It is not something which is very easy, and you're competing with India level people. Correct? So if you are disciplined, if you are honest with your plan, then you have great chances of clearing. On exam day morning, few minutes of slow breathing. Slow breathing. I mean, breathe in, breathe out, slow, very slowly, very softly. If you're doing, no, mind will be completely relaxed. This not only during exam day morning, but when you're sitting the exam hall, you will, if you're writing for the first time, of course, you will have immense pressure in your mind. That time, do this exercise. You will be completely relaxed, completely relaxed. Okay. With this, I conclude this video. Hope to see you in Vijayam very soon. Hope to see you in CA final very soon. Let me meet you in my class whenever I'm going to meet you. Let me meet you as CA finalist, and let me meet you as CA very soon. With this, tada, bye bye. Take care. Enjoy. Study well. Study hard. Party harder. Bye bye.